You speak, but no one reacts. Your point gets skipped over. Someone else says the same thing and everyone listens. You leave the conversation feeling invisible. Here's the truth. It's not your ideas, it's your delivery. And today, you'll learn 3 science-backed techniques to command attention, without being loud, aggressive, or fake. This isn't about charisma. It is about social signaling, the subtle cues your brain uses to decide who to listen to. Let's begin. Part 1. Why you're being overlooked. In a 2022 study from Harvard Communication Lab, researchers analyzed 200 group discussions. They found people were not ignored because of what they said, but how they said it. 3 key invisibility triggers. 1. Weak vocal presence. Speaking too softly, too fast, or with upward inflection, like a question, makes your brain sound uncertain, even if you're not. 2. Lack of attention anchors. An attention anchor is a verbal or non-verbal cue that says, "Listen now." Examples: a pause before speaking, a clear opening phrase, "I'd like to add something important." Steady eye contact, not staring, just 2-3 seconds per person. Without these, your brain blends into the background noise. 3. The first mover disadvantage. In groups, the first person to speak is often ignored because others are still processing. But the third or fourth speaker, they're heard. Why? The group is now primed to listen. You're not invisible, you're just speaking at the wrong moment, or without signals. Part 2. The 3-step presence protocol. Step 1. The 2-second pause. Before you speak, pause for 2 seconds. This does 2 things. Signals confidence. Only secure people pause. Gives others time to shift attention to you. In fMRI studies, this pause activates the listener's attention network, making them more receptive. Step 2. Use a verbal anchor. Start with a phrase that frames your contribution, building on that. One thing we haven't considered is, from my experience where this tells the brain, this is relevant, don't skip it. Step 3. Own your space. You don't need to take up physical space, but vocal space. Speak at a steady pace, 120-140 words a minute. Lower your pitch slightly. Studies show deeper voices, more authority. End statements with a downward inflection, not upward. This isn't acting, it's calibrating your signal so it's received. Part 3. The spotlight effect myth. You think everyone notices when you stumble, but research from Cornell University shows people notice less than 25% of what you think they do. This is the spotlight effect. You overestimate how much others focus on you. In reality, they're too busy worrying about themselves. So stop editing yourself mid-sentence. Speak fully. Pause. Let it land. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Part 4. Real-life application. Meet Lena, 29, data analyst. In meetings, her ideas were constantly overlooked. She applied the presence protocol, paused 2 seconds before speaking, started with, "I'd like to offer a different perspective." Spoke slower, with downward inflection. Result: her manager said, "You've become one of our clearest voices." She wasn't louder, she was clearer. Part 5. For the chronically quiet. If you're introverted or shy, don't try to be extroverted. Instead, leverage your strengths. Prepare 1-2 key points before group settings. Use written follow-ups. Great discussion today. Here's my take in writing. One-on-one group. Build influence in pairs, then scale. Your quiet depth is an asset, not a flaw. You just need the right signals to be seen. Final thought. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to calibrate how you're heard. Because the world needs your ideas, not a louder version of someone else. Thanks for watching Mind Hack Daily. If this helped, like, subscribe and hit the bell. New science-backed mind hacks every weekday at 13 UTC. See you tomorrow.